Hey guys, and welcome back to the Superman Vault. Hey, a little different video this time. As you can see, we're out of the vault. We're outside because we're about to begin a grand road trip adventure. You see, today I am going to buy a 12-foot moving truck full of Superman stuff. So in addition to collecting Superman stuff, I always sell Superman stuff as well. So this is how it works. A friend of mine or somebody who finds my information, in this case a very dear friend, calls me and says they're downsizing their collection or getting rid of their collection for a number of different reasons. I go, make a fair offer on everything, buy everything, come back, sort it, clean it, sell it, and keep the pieces that I need for my collection. So I'm really excited today. We've got about 7 to 8 hours on the road. We got to go pick up the truck. We'll go through some of the stuff as I unload the items in this video. And then at the end, I'll show you the stuff that I keep for my personal collection. All right, I got the toys. We are en route. Pulled over. There's some tornadoes and storms going on right now. Also, shout out to Indiana for the worst roads in the United States. There's potholes everywhere. I feel like I'm on a Disney ride because I keep like bumping as we go, and I'm worried about what the truck's going to look like when I pop it open when I get home. But should be home shortly. Then we'll start unloading things. I think tomorrow is when I'll actually start sorting through some things. So we'll show you guys that. But I'm pretty excited about what we just got. So we're cleaning out the truck, kind of near towards the end of things here. It's not been too terribly long, maybe half hour or so to kind of get this cleared out. But like I said, I'm pretty beat right now. The drive took me longer than I thought. I've been on the road for 8-9 hours. So we're probably going to go through it tomorrow. So this video will continue tomorrow, and I'll start showing you some of the amazing stuff inside. Okay, it's day 2. Yesterday we picked up all that Superman stuff. I'm super excited to dive into it. Got the yard mowed and some of the chores done for the day here. So yeah, I'm super pumped. Let's take a look in the garage and start seeing some of the treasures we pulled. Okay, it just occurred to me that I don't think I've ever shown my warehouse here on the channel. So you guys have seen the collection room. You've seen the Superman Vault, what this channel is named after. But in addition to that, I also buy and sell vintage toys of all kinds. That's how I fund my Superman collection. So check this out here. You can see how large this is. But yeah, I've got probably, I don't know, 2,500 square foot of space here. You can see the Superman billboard piece in the background. But everything from Star Wars to Ghostbusters, whatever. But when I get new Superman collections, it comes in here and I sort them, and that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to sort them into a couple piles. And that's going to be stuff for auction, which I run my Facebook auctions, stuff for claim sales, which I do claim sales through social media as well. And then my favorite pile, the stuff to keep. And then the final pile, things that people have messaged me, reached out that they're looking for specifically. And that's what we'll kind of give dibs to a couple of my friends on who've been looking for certain pieces. But let's kind of get into this a little bit here. Before I really start sorting, I wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit of a sampling of what we've got here. But you can see just some awesome vintage stuff here. You got that Superman 2 board game, Man of Steel statue here. Some cool vintage pieces. The phone, that's an iconic piece there. The pogo stick with the original box. That's super hard. And even things like this, tons of original food boxes from Superman Returns, Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman. Costume pieces here. This is super cool. This is a pair of pants Tom Welling wore in Smallville with the COA for that. I'm definitely going to be keeping that. There's some more Smallville pieces here as well. Let me move this out of the way. This is a cool box full of books and magazines, different Superman content, things featuring Christopher Reeve. There is an original Christopher Reeve autograph in here, which is fun. Some more board games, Superman Puzzle. That's a 1950s crayon by number set. Mighty Mouse board game, which is cool. Some people collect Mighty Mouse, they collect Superman. Other people consider it to be too much of a different character. What do you think? This is cool. I think this here, this Wonder Woman jet, this Little People Wonder Woman jet might end up going to my daughter there, because it's not really Superman, so I probably won't keep it. But she's really into Little People right now, so I think she'll get a kick out of that. Oh, check this out, guys. This is a fun piece. Hold on. Not the Supergirl doll, although it's a fun piece too. An original newspaper comic strip signed by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. That's pretty awesome. Some Christopher Reeve advertising stuff, the records, just some really amazing stuff. The vintage record player. There's some more Smallville props in there. But the record player, this is cool. The Fortress of Solitude key replica. It's going to be too hard to get out with one hand. Trust me when I say that's awesome. And then some of my favorite stuff is over in these piles here. Check this out. This is a prop from Batman vs. Superman. It's pretty cool. Christopher Reeve store display piece there. It's actually funny. I remember losing this in a bidding war on eBay to the person whose collection I bought. And so since I got it this time, I'll probably be keeping that one. We'll see. But just some amazing stuff here. Check that out. Christopher Reeve oversized coloring book. The Superman 3 video retail display. That's a store display for Superman, the movie books. This is the Christopher Reeve full-size standee. Superman the movie, Superman 2 lobby card set. Just some amazing stuff here. This one's fun right here because it's signed by several people. Brandon Routh, Noel Neal, Jeff East, I think, is on there. I don't know, really neat. I'm probably going to keep that one too. As you can tell, there's probably a lot of stuff I'm going to keep. But a lot of it I'm going to sell too. So if you're on my Facebook group, Superman Collectibles, buy, sell, trade, share. We've got over 10,000 members. That's where I do most of my sales for things. I'm starting to transition to do most of my showing stuff off into this channel here. But I still do most of my sales through that page. So make sure that you join if you aren't already. We'd love to have you. Check it out. So many cool smalls. Kryptonite rock. It's a cool vintage piece. I have the store display to this at my collection. I'll have to make a video on it sometime because I don't think I've showed it on any of the pages yet. Action figures there. Some cool stuff there. Let's just kind of show you this here. And then it just kind of keeps going back. So back to about the Kiss dolls right here. That's all Superman. So everything in front of it there is Superman. That's what I've got to kind of start making my way through. I'm super, super pumped. All right, guys, I've got a lot of sorting to do, and that's probably not going, it's not going to fit into a video size. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start sorting this here for the next couple hours, and then I'm going to pop back with you guys and show you the stuff that I end up keeping for my own collection. Okay, quick sorting update. You can see I'm super tired. It's really hot. It's raining. It's muggy. It's humid. It's been pouring cats and dogs all day, but we finally got some of the sorting taken care of. So let's show you kind of real quick where we're at. So this is all stuff that's going to be incorporated into claim sales here. So, I mean, you can see probably 15 to 20 totes of Superman stuff. This is mostly how I sell more modern items right here. So you can see that stack goes back there. And look, and there's 9 right there. So this is probably closer to like 20, 25, maybe even 30 different bins of all Superman stuff that I'm going to be selling. Then I've got a couple more iconic pieces here. Excuse the mess in the garage here, guys, but same thing over here. Some store displays, some higher end Christopher Reeve stuff here. And then around the corner here, I've got, this is going to be stuff that's going to be incorporated in my auction. So this is higher end vintage stuff here. That's really cool. And then the last pile to show you, first off, check out that beautiful pogo stick in the box there. But the last pile to show you is going to be what's inside, and that's the stuff I'm keeping for myself. All right, so my third outfit change for this video, which is weird, but it's just taken that long to kind of get to this point. But I wanted to wrap this video up, and obviously, I know we barely scraped the tip of the iceberg as to what was in this giant box of truck, or this box truck full of stuff that I bought. But again, we're going to be continuing going through that. Make sure you're part of the Facebook group. Make sure you're part of this, subscribe to this channel here so you see updates on that as well. But I wanted to show you kind of in this video the things that I kept for my own collection because that is what I'm most excited about. So let me turn the camera around and let's show you some things here. So starting here, we got some original screen-used Smallville props. A little note from Lana Lang that's on Talon letterhead, and that has been signed by Miss Kristen Crook. And a little card from Jimmy to Chloe that was used in the show as well. Both of those have Sonny Weeble's COAs, who's, of course, a big seller of Smallville props on eBay right after the show wrapped. A couple random oddball things there. Cracked magazine, a Teddy Grahams box, a little movie poster for Superman the movie screening, some weird Superman Returns merch that I didn't have. And then check this out right here. This is a piece that I actually sold to the person whose collection I bought years ago, and I kind of always regretted selling it. So I was so excited when I got it back. But this is a collection of like 9 different checks that Kirk Allen actually signed. So it's 9 different Kirk Allen signatures, and I believe a pay stub from payment to Kirk Allen from Universal Studios, which is really, really cool. Framed there. A lot of these Smallville Pieceworks card, which they claim, forgive my dog in the background there, they claim these are little swatches of fabric used on the actual screen-used pieces. I kind of doubt that, but regardless, the company Pieceworks did them, or Inkworks, but I think they're pretty cool. This is a pretty one right here, a beautiful Noah O'Neill autograph. Now, I already have Noah O'Neill's autograph, but I just thought this picture was great. Jerry Marin autograph, who played one of the Mole Men. A beautiful 1950s George Reeves lobby card, some Smallville call sheets. These are the original banners that hung at the Metropolis, Illinois Superman celebration for McCod Brooks and Michael Landis, who were the guests that year, signed by both of those actors. That back there is probably the piece I'm most excited about. That's an original standee of Christopher Reeve as Clark Kent Superman, one that I do not have in my collection, so I was so pumped. So pumped about that. Oddball Christopher Reeve head sculpt statue there. A custom Christopher Reeve statue that I'm absolutely in love with. A really cool Mountain Dew promo poster signed by Brandon Routh. And a Brandon Routh Superman Returns fruit promotional standee back there. A Pepsi promotional standee signed by guests of the Metropolis, Illinois Superman celebration, including Brandon Routh, Noah O'Neill, Marv Wolfman, and 2 other guys that I haven't actually figured out who they are yet, so I gotta do some research there. This is cool down here. Superman 2 booklet signed by Jack O'Halloran, who played Non, a random graphic novel I wanted to read. The 50th birthday press kit, and the pinball machine instructions, and then just a couple other miscellaneous merchandise here. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this crazy adventure, hopping in a truck, driving across country, buying another truckload of Superman stuff to add to my collection. Make sure you're following this channel, subscribe to the Superman Vault for all of your super cool new Superman collectible videos.